How's it going, guys? It's me, the JR7744. Anyways, we are about to start the second half of the summer tour, which we are calling unofficially the Rio Tour, because, we need some difference, and yet summer is slowly ending. Anyways, a few things. My arms are feeling better. If you guys might have remembered, the time when I went to the gym, yeah, a lot of weightlifting and curls sets. Yeah, my arms were sore for at least 4 to 5 days, around there. Not necessarily a week, but I am feeling a lot better. So it's a less loose, so that's good. I could finally put my arms down, arms up. Yeah. Also, other news, I've currently bought something. For those who have seen my Marvel Rivals streams, you might have already know what I've gotten. So for those who haven't, let me show you. I want you guys to mind the mess in my room. Lately, I have been getting sick. My brother ended up getting a little virus in his respiratory system, and it really did shock me for a little bit, because I hardly do ever get sick, and hardly my brother ever does have this kind of attacks. But he is fine, I assure you. I know it sounds bad, but I assure you he is perfectly fine. Anyways, let's go to the room. Yeah, mind the mess, everybody. It is heavily messy, because, yeah, I'm too sick to even fix it up. And, yeah, a lot of things are just piling up. That is quite something. Even like the box. My mom just froze things over there, and I never get a chance to deal with it later. Still, I need to find a place to put this. Yeah. Well, this is what an ADHD room looks like. This thing is still coming along. Still need to fix up the boxes, but now I cleared it up. You may have noticed the table is missing, and certain things have fallen out. That's not a good thing, but now I have this table. That is, what did he call it? This is like an old school medical table, basically. And for those who haven't noticed, I got a Game Capture Neo. Also works with Nintendo Switch 2. It says Elgato Game Capture Neo. Nice, nice. Alrighty, you guys, so I went out to Best Buy to buy a new capture card. This is the Elgato Game Capture Neo, and as you can see in the box, it says that it also works with Nintendo Switch 2. And I was thinking, you know what, I might as well get another upgrade, because sometimes this would act up a little bit. Still works, but I think it will be a little bit best. I heard good things about this. This is just like getting a Game Capture X, HD60X, so yeah. Very soon I will open this up, and let's get on to it. Also, thank you so very much, you guys on my local Best Buy, because you guys were really helpful, so thank you for that. Darn. There we go. That's more like it. Alright. That's what it looks like on the box. Pretty nice. There you have it. And very soon I will be testing out this, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, there we go. Have it on the box. It looks really nice. Very clean, the way how it's displayed. I like that. Very nice. I think I'll do this one too. It's a little sticky. Alright. There we go. Yeah, very compact. I like the way how that looks. We got the little ports there. Alright. So in, out, USB-C. In, out, USB-C, sorry. I'm not too sure if you saw that, since that this thing is now in a different angle. That's really nice. Instructions. Okay. And regulatory information, game capture, Neo. Don't think that's necessarily important. What else is in the box? I see some cables out there. The question is, how am I going to get to it the way how this is packaged? I see some cables right there. Oh, pop me open, it says right there. I didn't notice that it said right there, pop me open. So, there we go. Pop. And we got, it appears to be the USB-C. Alright. So we just untwist that. Am I twisting the wrong way? That's a little tough to tell. There we go. Nice. I like how it's woven. Really nice. Cool. I think that's it for all this. So that was kind of cool. Can I pop open this right here? Don't think there's anything in there. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in there, so that was nice. All right. I'll probably test out Switch 2 and maybe the PS5 right there. So yeah, we'll see. All right, so something else that I also got. You can probably see on the mirror if you can. Yeah, you could see it 100%. All right, it is from Dr. Squatch Jukebox. This is Watermelon Rush. So this is really nice. Got this for Jazzy actually. Really sweet. It is a little spray-on bottle. Ooh, that smells really good. I can smell it from the cap. That actually smells really, really good. Yeah, so you guys want to see what it says right there. Just let it focus for a little bit. Nah, it's not focusing. Nah, there we go. I don't think it would focus, but yeah, maybe you can see right there. All right. Is it focusing? No, it's not letting me focus for some reason. That's fine. Well, this is really nice. Lightweight glycerin for hydrated skin. Dermatologist tested, certified cruelty-free. Direction: spray, smell, and layer hydrated skin. Yeah, necessarily I'm not gonna use them myself. I'm gonna smell like watermelon. Well, I already have my deodorant. I believe it is somewhat of the same height. I'll double check on that. All right, so I actually have my Coastal Mist Spray on deodorant, and to my surprise, it is almost about the same height. I think so, maybe. I don't know if you guys could tell, but this one's 1 fluid ounce bigger than the other one. This one's 4 fluid ounces. Yeah, this one's 5. So 4 and 5, wow. Crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. So yeah, Jazzy got a better product, honestly. One that will last a little bit more. This is more like a spray, so that would actually be nicer. So yeah, hope Jazzy likes her gift. Alrighty guys, so it is connected, it is plugged in, we are good to go. Alright. Alright, I guess we are now connected. Streaming in. Hello everybody. If you could hear me well. Okay, both voice lines are connected, unfortunately. Give me a second while I fix that, because it's set to default when it's not supposed to. Alright. There we go. I think that should fix it. Camera. Camera is now connected, right? No, it's not. Okay. Now it is. Okay. Let's adjust that for a little bit. There we go. Alright. How's it going, guys? It's me, the JR7744. Anyways, we are getting ready for Mario Kart Tour. I think this is enough charge, so that should be good to go. We are currently using the Elgato Neo for this, so you can see it's on. You can see the little light right there. Let me push this a little forward so it's not loose. The last time when I tried testing it, it did not work. And then I realized, oh, the cable's loose. That's funny. Alright. Let's give it a moment. It's not necessarily used to this, and now that we're using the Game Capture Neo, it should display. It should display. Let's see, activate. Now it is. Okay, awesome. It is off center. No worries, I could fix that. There we go. Now it is working. Okay. Everything is currently going. And yeah, it is 103 degrees right now, guys, so this is quite something. I'm a little bit upset about this right here. I'll tell you about it later. But I'm highly upset. I still have not got my package. And that would be bothersome to a lot of people. Alrighty. Let's get the predictions going if we can. Alright. Tour Challenges 2. Alright, give me a second because I need to head there real quick. Alright, Tour Challenges 2. We gotta use 10 mushrooms, land 5 hits with red shells, use lightning, get 1 item from daily select section of the shop, cause opponents to crash a total of 10 times using a driver wearing a crown. We just earned this one. Earn a score of 7,000 or higher in 3 trick or reverse trick courses. Glide a total distance of 5,000. We also earned this one. Earn a total score of 15,000 or higher in the Kamek Cup. And we got to complete Coin Rush 1 time. We'll get a quick ticket if we were to complete that. Alright. We're nearly done with this, so I'll get the predictions rolling in real quick. If anyone wants to participate, those currently watching on Twitch, you are free to do so right now. It is activated. Alright. There we go. Let me dismiss this because predictions will appear. Alright. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Now I also have to adjust this. There we go. I'll give you some time to predict. I'm gonna go grab a water because it is 103 degrees like Jazzy said, so I'll give you a moment to vote. Alright. Alrighty, I am back. Got my water. Okay. And yeah, you can see it's crystal cold. It is cold water. Don't want to get sweat, so let's move that. I got a sample pack of Shy Lily's Blowhole Blast. This is Gamer Sup's energy. So yeah, just gonna pour that in slowly but surely. I don't want to make a mess. I don't want powder. Oh, it's starting to smell like vanilla. I never had that moment first time. So I had this a couple times. I never had it like smelling like vanilla. That's crazy. Alright. But yeah, anyone knows this VTuber, Shy Lily. This is her flavor. And I believe probably has maybe like ocean water flavor to it. So it's kind of has like some coconut hints, vanilla, maybe some blueberry. I don't know if it's blueberry or something. But if you ever go to Sonic and order ocean water, this is probably what it would likely taste. Oh, it's starting to get slippery because of the... Yeah, let me just put my finger through that. Shake it like that. Like bartenders. Yeah, this is just a sample pack, so one should be enough for full scoop, honestly, so that's really nice. There we go, it's ready. Alright. Let's see if you guys have made your predictions correct. A lot of you guys voted for second and third place. We'll see about that. I honestly don't know myself, so we'll see. It likely will change. Whether I get first or second, or possibly third or ranked down, we'll see. Here it is. Second place. Okay, not too bad. We stayed in 99. Alright. I'm not too angry about that. I'm not too angry. And yes, I'm wearing a San Lucas shirt. I actually did get this to San Lucas. Alright. We got the Mario Golf Cap now level 3. And their favorite courses have been upgraded from the Tokyo Blur and Paris Promenade 3. Alright. Toad Pit Crew. Purple, also now level 3. Some favorite course, now Berlin Byways. Now you could use that. Alright. Gold Pipe. Let's see what we get. I got third place. Yeah, second and third, it's not too bad. If it's fourth or below, that's going to be hard for me to try to come back up. Believe me, it was pretty hard. I would say some of this was a little bit tedious, honestly. I'll definitely say that. Alright. Got 20 rubies. 1,500 coins. 7 driver points cap up high end. Super and normal. 100, 300, and 600 coins. All the time, every time. On frame ranking rewards. Alright. It seems like 86 Mets got a little bit more points than I last time remembered. And here is my score. I got 51,000, 52,000, and 44,000. It was a little bit tedious not getting the Lucky 7 Frenzy. But I did manage to get a good score off of that. He got 46,000, and this is how he beat me. He got 60,000 on Moonview Highway, and 44,000. Okay. Nearly close. Nearly close. Alright. The Extreme 07. Ooh, did phenomenal. 71,000, 74,000, and 60,000. Wow. And everybody else was probably struggling. Some people got a little bit more easy. But that is crazy. We got Enoch Dark Blue Yoshi. There's me in 4th place. Let's go. Daniel. Alexis. Chef Eli. Hope. Hink. Oshawott. Lucky 2. Short Horse. Alright, Key Thrills. And Jazzy. Last but not least, we also got Junior Plays. Didn't finish much of it, but that's okay. Alright. And there's another thing that I forgot to mention. I didn't realize this, but this is a new message. It first popped up in August 5th. And right now we're in August 26th. I did not realize this. There is a new message. It says here, a message from the Mario Kart Tour team. Quote, service for the Mario Kart Tour game for smart devices will come to an end as of September 29, 2026. That's a Tuesday on 11 o'clock p.m. We sincerely thank the many players who have loved and supported the game since service began so long ago. Thank you for playing Mario Kart Tour. And here's the thing that we are supposed to read. Again, quote, the update, all players can now enjoy Mario Kart Tour Gold Pass benefits minus the continuous subscription benefits for free. That's something that we completely missed out. So what I realized is that I was meaning to cancel my Gold Pass subscription, and good thing is they canceled it for me without even knowing. So yeah. End quote. Okay. Regarding the end of Ruby sales, in conjunction with the end of service, we have ended the sale of Ruby starting today. That's an old message, sorry. This is from July 7, 2026. Okay, so I have read this mostly, but the message right here on the top, yeah, that's completely new. And part 2 starts now. Alright, so we gotta finish all these other cups. Some of them have already been cleared, as you can probably see, because of multiplayer. So we'll finish it off on the Iggy Cup versus 100. If we actually do have a versus 100 multiplayer, like online multiplayer, that would be phenomenal, honestly, guys. You have no idea, that would be amazing. Alright, so let me go into here and let's end the submissions, choose the outcome. It was 2nd and 3rd place. So that was a bit of surprise right there. 2nd or 3rd place was the true winner. Who voted? It was Geo who voted quite a bit. Okay. Nice. I have no idea how you figured that, but I have no idea who else. I see that some of them just popping in. So yeah. Well, there's your answer. Alright. Speaking of Geo, we're playing as Geo. Alright. GBA Battle Course 1, here we go. Yeah, that does taste like ocean water. But it's pretty good. I don't know if you guys got a Sonic, but order ocean water. Very nice. Yes, Wiggler Wednesday. We are using the Wild Wiggler cart. Alright. Yeah, I can probably see the messages, but they're popping in right now. Varmint is really interesting. But remember, tour up also, you could give your own ideas for your own tours, and I could probably give you some ideas as well, since that we're pretty early in the stream right now, and I have not gotten a chance to show it. But will be nice to present. I thought I'll blow up the giant banana, but I forgot. Geo's ability is the giant banana. Yep. There we go. Nice, nice. I did not see the other banana right there, but that's okay. Still got one balloon left. Let's get PJ Blaster, I think it said. Yeah, PJ Blaster says right there. Alright, nice. Hold on. Yeah, actually, let's go with the Chain Chomp Me racing suit. That is me. Alright. Ooh. That was a nice move. A little bit aggressive, but it played out pretty well. Kind of worrisome that the bomb would actually hit me. Seems to have stopped. Bomb cannons are scary, especially when you don't expect it. And I didn't expect that. Consider that scary. Alright. I think we mentioned Animal Crossing at some point. I think a few years back. A few seasons back too. Since every year it's a new season. Nice. It'll take a second, that's fine. Alright. Alright. Not too shabby. Alright, let's throw in some wigglers, since it is Wiggler Wednesday. Alright, and yes, technically we got all 3 wigglers in those 3 tracks. We got 2 of the carts, and then Wiggler Me racing suit, which I am currently using. This is gonna be pretty swell. Alright. Alright. Here's a bit of a mess. Yeah. Mayor's a bit of a mess because
well, the humidity right now, and yeah, it's pretty hot today. Summer's ending in probably mid-September. So that's the main reason I don't want it to be like a third summer tour, basically, for Mario Kart Tour right now. And I'm counting Vacation Tour because it does have some summer elements. Oh goodness. I wanted to use my ability, but Hank the Tank's blocking my messages. I'm blocking my ticket. That's fine. So at least we got a frenzy right now. And we're moving on to second place. Need to protect. A little too late. Alright. Giant Banana Frenzy! It's a potassium rain. You know what? I need to probably make a giant banana as an emote. That'll be nice. If I could get one that's like 3D and it spins, that'll be perfectly great. Ooh, snuck into first at the very small moment there. Yeah. That was very, very nice. Very lucky. You know, I'll do that for myself. I'll push in lucky. Redeem. There we go. That was a lucky move. Alright, big reverse race. Howdy, everybody. I need to swap the messages, the chat to multi-stream because for some reason it's still on Twitch, so let me see if I can refresh that. After this, I'm likely gonna refresh the stream so that my bot could readjust. For no reason, it still said that we're playing Marvel Rivals, but we're not. I think that's the reason why my bot kind of confused that, hey, we're streaming Marvel Rivals today, and I was like, no, we're not. That was the other day. So I think it got something mixed up, and it didn't update the stream schedule. And the stream schedule has not been updated for quite a while, so that's also another thing too. So in order for me to get it to say the right message, even though I've updated it and it's not refreshing, I might need to refresh the stream. It's gonna end the stream on Twitch, but it's gonna leave YouTube paused. So those who are currently watching on Twitch, if the stream suddenly stops, just hit F5, or for those watching on mobile, just leave the app and then reopen it, go back to the stream. Yeah. So we'll be right back, everybody. Yeah. Alright. Stream will be paused for a bit and then ended on Twitch, just in case you didn't hear. Anyways, doing so right now. There we go, it's now refreshed. It somehow turned off my mic, not my mic, my camera. So I might need to open up a broadcast again. Give me a moment. Is it working now? Nope. Let's see. Now I'm appearing. No, now I'm appearing here. Okay. No, not on the broadcast itself. Deactivate, activate. Here I am. All right. That should be good. Okay. All right. We are back. Good. Great. Good. Okie dokie. So that should work. People on Twitch should now show up. Let me double check if let me go into live stream. Does it show up now? Yes, now it fixed. Now it is fixed. Okay. For those who want to see what I'm talking about, oops, not that one. Alright, so let me hop into my, yeah, there you go, you can see now it pops up, now it's correct. Yep, instead of appearing like this, but that was before. Now it's appearing correctly. Mario Kart Tour, the game Mario Kart Tour. Now it's not saying Marvel Rivals. Alright. Yeah, a quick repair. So, eventually the viewer will be refreshed, hopefully, and everything is gonna be good to go. All right, let's continue. Los Angeles Laps, that's where I am from. Yes. I still find it kind of mind-boggling a little bit, guys. Honestly, I am not a big streamer or YouTuber, but the fact that I am somewhat known on certain places, that is honestly mind-boggling, and I just find that really nice. I have moments when people are like, "Is that the JR7744 in the flesh?" And I was like, "I don't know this guy, but yeah, I am. Can I take a picture of you?" And I was like, "Sure." It made me feel really good. Honestly, it made me feel real good. Honestly, before I forget, there is something I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there are a few things that I want to show. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Mario Kart Tour ended my subscription for the Gold Pass, and it did expire July 12th, so it just ended, and I didn't unsubscribe, so that was nice. So it's not gonna keep charging me, so that's at least good. Someone sent me this, and I find that really funny. Mario Kart World has updated and no one cares. By Odyssey Central. That is honestly funny, whoever sent me that. Alright. I believe there was one here, and there was another one I'm supposed to show. Oh, I think I accidentally deleted it, did I? Accidentally delete one? Yes, I might have been. I might have did. Yeah, I did by accident. Okay. I'll show this off anyway. Shout out to Orange Toad _18. This was technically like a tour up. Remix tour concept, that's pretty cool. And yes, we need more SNES characters. One of them being Koopa Troopa and Peach. You can see the DJ Koopa and Mermaid Peach. That would be an amazing concept, honestly. So this one's a little bit more sharper. So that's also his great ideas, and I have another one that's currently here. Let me see if I can find it. Nope, that's the music. Where is it? Where is it? I know I 100% I had it. Unless I deleted it again. I could have sworn I had two. Bizarre. Yeah, I don't see it for some strange reason. And I was looking around. I know 100% I kind of took a screenshot of it. How did I lose it again? Oh goodness. I'm telling you, I have no idea how I lost it. But let me double check on recently deleted, so I could probably see if I accidentally deleted it again. Yeah, I did. Wow. What do you know? It's somewhere in my deleted. Yeah. It is the Me Fit tour concept, so that's also something pretty great. Also for Tour With Me. Yeah. I like the chicken outfit because I do know where that's from, but the penguin outfit, that's something new. And it looks like it's that one We Fit, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember which game had skateboarding. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I'm starting to get like that Funky Kong stadium from Wii. That's also what's giving me the idea of that too. The Wii Fit, there was something that you could be a bird and you could flap your wings. I remember something like that. So that's the two things that I want to kind of show you guys. So pretty nice, pretty nice. My ex-girlfriend showed me this. Have you seen the Fortnite Battle Pass? And yes, I have. It's Sonic, but 100% I'm still not going to be playing Fortnite. Yeah. You could try to convince me to do so. You're not gonna make me. You are not gonna make me. Alright. So I guess we could continue. I don't know if I should increase this. But yeah. Dr. Squatch, here we go. Los Angeles Laps. Hopefully you guys could hear the game fine. I didn't reset the sounds, but hopefully it is playing. If it ends up resetting, then that's something I need to fix, but let me know. Not second. Nice. Drop that there. Okay, and I had to remind myself, occasionally there will be a piranha plant. I think it was another track, basically. Track variant, maybe, yeah. Something that we had to avoid because the piranha plant would show up on the second part. That's something I had to remember. I had to remind myself. Seems like the sound, yes, it is currently working. So very nice. Okay. Great. Tokyo Blur. All right. Get a level 4. We get a level 6 here. Yeah, we could go with the gold front runner Koopa. Yeah, I was probably thinking of a reverse trick. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, there's supposed to be a piranha plant that pops up in the pipe on the second lap. Oh goodness. At least I got some coins. Ooh. Oh, I'm in 7th. I didn't realize. Okay. Alright. Paris Promenade. Could have gone with the Le Tricolore. I don't know how you would pronounce it. I'm trying. Tricolore? Color. I don't know. It is tricolor. Someone's name just literally said something about DoorDash. Oh, sort of. Or nearly. Yeah, it's not as funny as Wendy's Baconator. That's the funniest name I've ever came across. And I would 100% remember that. Mushroom Frenzy. No, I thought it did say DoorDash, but it's a Dota Dash, something like that. Super Frenzy. Alright. Yeah, Dota Dash, it says right there. Oh no, I jumped over it. Unfortunately, I did not get anyone. Well used. Just a reminder, I need to clean that. point is just to get the majority. Didn't need to use it. We'll take the 30. Alright. Not too bad. Made it too easy. The minimum is 11. It's too easy. Alright, Madrid Drive, reverse. Okay. Recently I was reading some messages that, yeah, a lot of people are yearning, really wanting a lot more tracks for Mario Kart Tour, and it's honestly saddening to read some of those messages, you know? Because my idea or a concept, it's just like having Mario Kart Tour on being ported to Switch or Switch 2. It would be amazing. While keeping Mario Kart Tour alive still on mobile. But I feel like it could probably be considerably, like, maybe the first to have like a kind of like a cross-platform kind of thing. But I was gonna say that, but I was thinking, yeah, some people mentioned, and I did not even know about this, Fortnite, you could play on mobile. And I was like, oh, okay. Got Banana Frenzy, catching up to Billy. And look at those points staggering up. Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I would love to play Mario Kart Tour on Switch or Switch 2. Not gonna lie, that would be amazing. If it were to be ported on Switch 2, that would be pretty nice. I could even imagine the game also being free. Since that it's free on mobile, why not on Switch 2, you know? I'm trying to move the stuff away because the cable, it is blocking my Switch 2 from the dock. Yeah. But it would be amazing, honestly, to be playing that. And yeah. Rename it to Mario Kart World Tour. That would be honestly amazing. You know? Mario Kart World Tour. That's the name that I'm thinking of. Occasionally, you know, a game being free also needs some rewards. Maybe you could buy things out of My Nintendo points, you know, if you want, like, kind of like, yeah, My Nintendo points could be used to buy characters. It's probably the smartest thing I could probably think of right now. A game that would actually be running much more longer. Instead of having Super Mario Run and Fire Emblem, whatever. It bothers me that much that I still see videos on that, you know? It bothers me that much. Because this game is not being praised. you know. People are complaining that, yeah, this game is a gacha game. I was like, yeah, they got rid of the gacha a long time ago. Why would it still be calling that? Here you are spending money on blind cards, blind packs, hoping to get a god pack for all I care. And I honestly don't. That's the reason why I kind of look down on Pokemon, because it's genuinely frustrating that people are being hypocrites about that. I normally do not like playing Pokemon for reasons to be said. My friends would trade me the most ludicrous characters ever, and I'll be accused of something, and they'll go with the bit, they'll say, just to call me some kind of gooner. It's not the way how it's supposed to be portrayed. I was like, well, this is supposed to be family-friendly content, and you guys are trying to push my limits into something I truly would not want to be portrayed as. Yes, I like some of those characters, but no, not like that strong. Don't. So they kind of ruined the whole video of Pokemon games and streams to the point that I just said to myself, you know what, I'm just gonna stop playing Pokemon games. People were like, what, why not switch to Pal World or something? I was like, no, it's gonna be the same concept. They're gonna get on me, make me look bad on stream. Yeah, what kind of friends are they? It bothers me that much that they would push with their own ideas, and I don't want it to be. I don't want my content to be in that, you know. These people are weird, yes. That's Gavin and James for you. But I'm stuck with them. Like a parasite. They call themselves the... Yeah, we're basically Johnny's parasite that he cannot get rid of. We're like... In their ways of saying, they say that, yeah, we're like cancer to Johnny. And it bothers me that much. James is more weird, yeah, you can tell. You can tell. I can't necessarily tell him to cut it out because he just finds it funny. And I don't want... That's why sometimes when I'm recording at times too. Because everybody knows this up to now. You'll see motions of AI also being summarized, and yeah, everybody knows by now. Those who currently use it, for saying, just to say, and for those who don't, majority of the time AI would get something wrong, and usually because we all have deep voices, it would assume that I said something, but in reality, James said something. And it bothers me that much that, yeah, I don't want to be associated with whatever he says to the summary, and I genuinely don't like that. Because it would say that the JR7744 has interest in these games, and it's like games that I highly depict, despise. Yeah. Yeah, these are the games that I would 100% would not stream, but I don't recommend them. I don't know why it said that, but yeah. That's what bothers me the most. I would not play Helldivers because I don't want to see myself playing a game that's mostly shooting based and democracy, basically. Or better yet, to say I don't want to play a game that's more like patriotic in some sort, you know? People would say that, but it's not the game for me. And I hate that I get people encourage me to try it out, give it a shot, and I was like, no. If I said no to Fortnite, I'll say no to this. I don't want a game that's mainly focused on mainly shooting. Yeah. Because I have my own set of preferences of games that I would normally play and won't play. Like, you'll never see me play a game like Call of Duty, for example. Call of Duty, someone said Arc Raiders. Warframe, I would not. You get the idea. Yeah. It's like, and then someone will bring up, but you played Halo. I was like, yeah, but I don't own the game. I don't own any Xbox games. It is. I don't own any Xbox games, but I have played it with a friend. That is something I could probably definitely mention. Still got the snuffles? Yeah, I do. It's, I don't know, it's starting to start, and I can feel it, not necessarily like drippy, but I do feel slightly congested. But it's, I don't know. I don't normally feel sick. Yes, as Jazzy mentioned earlier, yeah, my brother got me sick, and then my friends were also mentioning as well, hey Johnny, there's a new Call of Duty game coming in October 23rd. Like I said, I have no interest in playing Call of Duty games. I don't like those kind of games, basically. I do not. I don't mind people playing it, but to get me on board on games like that, I would not stream it at all. Because people would get that kind of like adrenaline and then curse me out on certain things, and I was like, yeah, that's not what my content is for. I don't want to be called a slur, or worse, a racial slur even, to a race that I'm not necessarily. And I was like, goodness, people are just heavily rude, no matter what. Even on Marvel Rivals, like, that's the reason why you don't see me connected to Mike to hear out my other teammates, because, yeah, I want to separate myself from those types of people. And mostly of the time, I would say it's just a game. What's the point of winning all the time, you know? I get no benefit from winning all the time. It just would turn me away from what's truly important. What I truly value. But like I said, I have preferences of games that I normally would play, and some things I probably would make exception. For example, some of you guys may have noticed that I play Watch Dogs. And I am truly a big fan of Watch Dogs, honestly. I like the hacking aspects of games, but normally, yes, you don't necessarily have to execute your characters, you know. I do like Watch Dogs, the first one, because it gives you that reputation bonus. How would people view you? And I'm like, well, I'm not some kind of sociopathic maniac who would shoot everybody. I like to be like a protector, you know. You know, you do things out of righteousness. Yeah, like a vigilante, you know, like natural vigilante. So that's a game that I would admire. Watch Dogs 1, Watch Dogs 2, Legion, I'm probably would go back into that, but yeah, I don't normally like shooting all willy-nilly. And it's funny, those OG viewers would remember maybe around 2016, I'll say, when I used to stream on my PS4 during the time. Rest in peace, my PS4. You would remember that I would be streaming GTA 5 with my friends, so that's something you also would notice. I would not normally go shooting, especially in a game that's full on its composure and just shooting. Yeah, I would not. You would normally see me just cruising around on my car, and I would just relax. And most of the time I would do not missions or heists, but you would see me mostly just doing racing. There was a Tron minigame, I guess, as well. And that's normally something that I would do, you know? So you can see where my mindset is on certain games. Just to give you an idea. And yeah, somehow I'm somewhat kind of maybe thinking about getting GTA 6. I don't know. Especially what happened to the leak that happened recently, if anyone knows. GTA 6 technically got leaked before any trailers or anything. And because of that leak, 2 Point Studio, I think it is called 2 Point something, right? Yeah, instead of just being a Rockstar. Also 2 Point Interactive, I think it's called. They're losing a significant amount of money because of that. And I don't have the entire story or whatever, but that does surprise me. I do find that quite shocking. chat. Give me a moment. Alright. Versus Mega Donkey Kong. Alright. Do you want to go with, Blooper? Me Racing Sailor. Kart doesn't necessarily matter. The Burger Combo Cruiser, it's called. We could go with that. Alright. Oh, right. Forgot. He is free to attack. If only I could get the ice flower. Oh, he destroyed my... Mainly, that's the main reason why I got it in the first place. I want to get the ice flower. Interestingly enough, he could trip over his own bananas, which surprisingly made it super easy. Okay. Ah, what do you know? Alright, let's hide that away, actually. Yeah. Let's send a message. Surprised I didn't get any hits on that. Oh, Smeagol, by any chance are you still watching? There's something I want to tell you. I might be double streaming today. Just want to see if you're up for it. If you're up or down for it. Wiggler in Madrid Drive. Surprisingly, I haven't used the 2020. Wow. I know I have used it in the past, but when I refresh the game, yeah, the cache would be reset, and then everything that I have unlocked would say new. For those who don't even know. All right. Doing this one-handed. Where's my emotes? What the heck? Oh, there they are. It's showing someone else's angry angel. I don't know why that's on the top, but there we go. Got Wiggler out. Okay. Oh, jeez. Didn't realize it would go from the far side. Nice. I'm thinking it would be really cool just to have like a Matador skin. And then, yeah, like a bully me racing suit, that will also be kind of cool. Thinking about it. But since I want to change it up a little bit, I said today, for 2 weeks, it's going to be unofficially the Rio Tour, because we need some tropical courses added in. All right. People were giving out some really good ideas. Mexico, I think we've mentioned that quite a lot. Quite a lot. Weird, I just realized that. There we go. More red shells. Oh jeez. The spectator's gonna attack. I completely miss out. And it's well flat. Nice. Are you gonna stream Tomodachi Life later this stream? I'm probably thinking maybe so, maybe not. I did have an idea just to stream Sonic Rumble today. Since that now they're in the new season, Styx the Badger has been added in, as well as some other characters. I'll think about it. If plans tend to be cancelled, maybe I'll stream it. Still, I wish Tomodachi Life Living the Dream would have more to offer. But who knows if they're gonna add like events that happen at certain days, because I do miss that from the 3DS version, you know, the original. Then certain times, obviously, I miss the rap battles. I miss the concert hall. It's missing a lot of its quality life updates. And that should definitely be implemented into Living the Dream, you know? My coins. There we go. Nice. You had a mushroom, I saw that, yeah. Honestly, I wish I had some tea. Nice tea. Look at this. You know, now I'm thinking, how come we don't have Mario Baseball yet? For Switch 2. I have to keep saying, because I believe they already stopped making Switch games altogether. They said Rhythm Heaven Groove is likely going to be the last game for Switch. Then now they're moving on to Switch 2. It does feel kind of saddening when you think about it. congested. Usually because I breathe from my nose, and it's a little tough for me to breathe. And I can feel like my left nostril currently is clogged. So I'm gonna take the opportunity after this one race. I will Oh dear, I should not have thrown that. Okay, never mind. Blue shell. Not so lucky. Something good. Not necessarily. Ah! That's... Third. Okay. No. Be right back, guys. Let's see, just a tiny bit. Alright. BRB. Alright, I am back. Okay, let's get started. Feels a little strange. Thing is that we already have done this before. It just gives me a sense of deja vu. Yeah. Hoping that was... Oh, there we go. Now we got the hit. Non-stop combo. Sweet. Yeah, when I got back, I knocked down one of my hats, so I was like, maybe I should wear it. Maybe so. Tokyo Blur trick. We're gonna go with Dr. Squatch. Alright. Dr. Squatch in the green me racing suit. Nice. That was impeccable timing. Now to avoid... Nope. Okay. Now to avoid the... ball bombs. Yep. Just timing. All right. Still, all right. I really do not like Dixie Kong. So I'm like, yeah, I'm glad they did not bring Dixie Kong. And I dearly hope never. Dixie Kong is probably the most annoying racers, drivers in Mario Kart Tour because it's always that one line that bugs me the most, and majority of her voice lines is just pure screams. It could have not used any other voice lines, so like bugs me the most. Well, the good thing is, technically, I cannot hear it. But you guys can. Alright, don't crash. So it should be simple. I still feel like we've done this already in a previous tour this month. I swore we've done a don't crash in this course already. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, yeah. 3 reverse trick. So this is the one with the piranha plant on the second lap. Curious when that piranha plant would pop up. Well, probably won't spawn because, you know, now that we're kind of far away from the match. I don't know, it might have like an animation or just something pops up. banana frenzy. Cindy dodged it. No! I thought I would block it with my banana, but no. Well played. Johnny, what are your top... Wait, hold on. What are your top favorite Mario Kart items? Good choice. From any Mario Kart. Is that what you're implying? Or Mario Kart Tour specifically? What are you trying to tell me? To be honest, I would love to watch the Bluey movie. The fact that one of my favorite streamers had a reference in Bluey, so like, cool. That is very, very cool. Yeah, Vinny Vine Sauce, by the way. Love that guy. But yeah, you still haven't specifically told me, are you referring to Mario Kart in general? What is your top 3 favorite Mario Kart items? Or just Mario Kart Tour in general? Oh no! I'm racing my bananas. This is a bad combo. Yes, from any Mario Kart games. Okay, dang. Alright, I have to think about this. I have to really think about this, because there are so many items that I really love. And I'm probably gonna exclude, the frenzies, because, yeah. My favorite item I think definitely it would have to be, ooh, I had to really rethink this, wow. I guess, hands down, my favorite item will have to be the lightning. I love lightning. And it bothers me the most where people would call the lightning a shock. And it's like, yeah, it technically does that, but it's not necessarily a shock. It strikes you with lightning, but it's just like... I wouldn't necessarily call it a shock, because that would be like electrocuting. Like more of electrocuting instead of being struck by lightning, you know? So lightning's my personal favorite, and I just like electricity. I love lightning in general. Second would have to be the ice flower from Mario Kart Tour. Not Mario Kart World, because that barely is an ice flower ability, because the ice flower's basically known purpose is to freeze the enemy. Mario Kart World, it just basically gave you a snowball that you just hit. It doesn't make your character frozen or anything. That's what bugs me the most. Third, it's hard for me to even say this, but Who? I'll say third would either have to be the Bowser shell or the Chain Chomp. Both from Mario Kart Double Dash. Those were amazing. I love the music from Mario Kart Double Dash when you use Chain Chomp. And I'm glad that it also comes back in Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. But Mario Kart Live Home Circuit didn't necessarily do much. Yeah. Honorable mention, Blue Shell. The Spiny Shell is definitely a classic. I just missed the wings. Yeah. So honorable mention, the Blue Shell and the Fireballs, both from both the colors red and green. Those were my absolute favorites. From Mario Kart Double Dash. I absolutely love that. So like how it sprays and then it just... That was perfect. Also the sound of the special items, that is something I definitely admire. If they were to add Mario Kart Double Dash on Nintendo Online, I would definitely stream that a lot more. And they also have the All Cup, basically. The All Cup tour basically was my personal favorite, just to say, from Mario Kart Double Dash, and I believe it also was supposed to introduce the reverse, but I guess they never really implemented it, and I'm saying now they should. They should. Because now Mario Kart Tour is the first to ever have that. Alright, I got the traffic cone. No problem. Darn, he didn't even get hit. Okay. Mushroom Frenzy. You know what, now that we're on the topic of items, some items I'm kind of disappointed. I think you guys already know I'm disappointed with the giant mushroom, mega mushroom. Yes, it makes you bigger, but it doesn't necessarily give the same effect that it did in Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart World. But on Mario Kart Tour, it just makes you big, but it doesn't necessarily make you any faster. Yes, you could cut through the courses, but with the Mega Mushroom Frenzy, it does absolutely nothing. Really. It's more of like extensive Mega Mushroom ability, but it doesn't necessarily make you any faster. It just makes you a bigger inconvenience. And I guess that's what bugs me the most, is just that I wish that it could give you a longevity of a boost. Like it did in Mario Kart Wii originally and Mario Kart World. That's the one thing that he did right. I also don't like the bullet bill, honestly, in Mario Kart Tour. Also, Bowser Shell Frenzy is, I gotta say, one of my favorite frenzies. My main complaint is that you can't throw. But the AI can. That's what bothers me. The computers can basically. See, this is basically what I'm saying. This is what it should feel, what it should be. I think I accidentally threw away my red shell. Bull Bill, Lucky 7, and Coin Box. I would say Lucky 7 or Crazy 8, but it's literally just a bunch of items. So it's like, it just feels like an overkill to say that's my favorite item. It is useful, but I would not necessarily call it my favorite, unfortunately. Pikmin! Alrighty then. Geek spin. Alright, and the final bonus challenge of the tour, of the stream, is the big reverse race versus 100. Honestly, yes, I'm still thinking about online if we were to have a versus 100, that would be amazing. The way it will probably work is just like Knockout Tour, because that's how I normally would do it. I do feel like Mario Kart Tour would have that. Okay, I got launched up into into space. Okay, that was very unexpected. Wow. Someone on Twitch, please put that. That is, well, something. Goodness me. How did that happen? I'm honestly so confused. And thank you, Bullet Bill, for saving me from being eliminated. I was literally like shocked at what just happened. Oh my. I just got launched up into space. Catching up to the first. There we go. Nice, nice. All right. Here we go, everybody. Alright, course with most first place wins. Alright. Player level increased. Highest combo count is 144. Coins collected 2,124. Shell hits landed 252. Wins with the most used driver is our boy the Wiggler Me Racing Suit. That is beautiful. Very beautiful. I really want to see Tokyo Blur 4 again before Mario Kart Tour shuts down, but probably that won't happen. It would be a shame. And I really hope that the rumors are true that they're trying to change up their plans for certain games, leave it to another company to revive it, like with the probably will do for Dr. Mario World. That's what I heard. So who knows? If not, I probably will think about maybe if I could find it. For some reason I just lost it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's in the shelf. My 3DS, maybe I could probably plug it in. I don't necessarily have a capture card, but I am thinking of maybe in the future modding software. No, modding the hardware, sorry, of my 3DS, so I could probably stream it using HDMI. So that's also something I'm planning maybe on the future. Alright, use Bullet Bill 3 times. I didn't realize we did that. Okay. And yeah, my 3DS is modded, by the way. Soft modded for now. I've seen some of my friends have successfully modded their Switch. And I don't know if I should. Still thinking about that. Alright. Let's see what we get. Surplus of 400. Alright. I'm just gonna move through it. Yeah, just for a bit. would look pretty cool. Alright, blue 7. This game could have been so much more. And I'd rather have the Fire Emblem be taken down than Mario Kart Tour being taken down. It's honestly a shame. You can't have nice things, apparently, for when it comes to Nintendo. We can't have nice things. Alright. Before I start it up, let's once again go up to Tour Up. Alright. As you may have remembered, we mentioned Toad. We really need this Kart being added from Mario Kart 7. Shadow Mario, we're definitely mentioning again. I don't know why I had two images of Shadow Mario, but this is the one. This is the one with the background, and I try to remove it. Someone's concept here to have the Noki and Pianta, both of them, female and male. Flood's ability, I'm not too sure what they mentioned for that, but it'll be interesting just to spray water and then the course gets slippery for them if they were to come in contact. Because of Madrid, we just mentioned, yeah, it would be nice to have an outfit. We need a summer outfit for Pauline, but we also mentioned that young Pauline also would be a racer, so here is a concept of just an idea to give for both Pauline, young and adult. Rio, we also mentioned earlier. This is an official outfit for Mario. I got this from DeviantArt. Someone said like a Samba outfit for Pauline, so I also went with that. Just why not? Because we were playing Mario Party 2. We mentioned a Pirate Bowser would be nice to go along with Pirate Bowser Jr. And there is Shadow Mario once again. Someone mentioned if they were to use a Kamek ability from Mario Kart World, how would it work in Mario Kart Tour? I'll mention that later. Also, we got some more Strikers outfits. This is from Charged. This one's from Battle League. I didn't like Battle League as much because it just felt like it's different, and I felt like certain things were unnecessary in that. And then the original Mario Strikers from the GameCube. So Mario, Peach, and Luigi's outfits from Strikers will also pretty much benefit. And at the same time, Isana Remix. We mentioned the musician here. Rio Roundabout would be really nice as a course if Mario Kart Tour were to still have tracks, you know? Definitely would be very, very nice if to have that included. And yeah, Mario Kart 7's, I know it had like a boat cart, so that also would be nice, or just Toad in a boat costume. That would be really funny, very cute. Back to Kamek, if it were to be added as like the wand, basically, or the crystal ball, it would be really interesting. Not necessarily changing up the ability, but it will also would be really interesting if it were to be doing multiple things, basically. It would be interesting if it basically locks up your items. That would be really cool. Slow down the characters, turn their tires into squares, just like in Mario Kart Arcade. And it kind of slows down the characters, you know. That would be interesting as well. Or just completely swapping the characters entirely. And that also would be really interesting. Like a randomizer. Yeah. Someone said the Samba ability would just be a Fire Flower. That would be really nice. This one's definitely going to be a pop-on cannon ability. That would be interesting if it were to have like a cannon basically, and it shoots out tiny bullet bills, basically. That'll be really interesting as well. So that's pretty much it that I'd probably say for Tour Up. Oops, I did not mean to start it. I also forgot to mention we are supposed to show Tour Up as well, the ideas that were thrown into Tour With Me. So let me scroll all the way back up. There we go. New messages. And I guess we could show this off before I disconnect my camera altogether. Alright. Ideas for summer tour as follows. Varmint, we don't have any bikes in Mario Kart Tour, which is upsetting. Varmint will be pretty good. I feel like the Day Tripper with the leaf tires would be pretty great. Tires, not necessarily that's what we needed, because they're already customly assigned to us. But yeah, the Day Tripper with the leaf tires, that would be nice. Me suits. The Animal Crossing Me Racing suit would be really nice. Animal Crossing themed paper glider. I think this would probably be like a paid thing, to be honest, if it were to be in Mario Kart Tour. The summer Animal Crossing track would be really nice. Really like this one, to be honest. And I like the music because it does bring out, like, of course, the summer with the beach side mostly. If this track had a little bit more, that would be also pretty great too. Woohoo Island would also be a pretty good summer track as well. Villager Boy and Villager Girl as racers. That'll be really nice. Isabelle as well. And yeah, it would be really nice if we could have the seasons for that. Really nice to tie in for a summer themed track. But more or less, I would like to see Woohoo Island return. Alright. I think that's all I can pretty much say. Alright. Let me just disconnect the camera. And one sec. I need to actually fully disconnect it so it doesn't appear. And then switch to my me. Alright, let's open it up again. There we go. Alright. Let me type this in. That's 53, 52, 60, 28. That is the room code. There we go. I've been too sick. I was aching, honestly. First it was obviously the gym. My body was aching for a few days. And then I got sick, and then I was like, yeah, that's another couple days. I am somewhat feeling better. That's at least a good thing for me to say. I wouldn't normally say it was it was the greatest. But now that we have the meat grater now in the summer update, I still need to upload the video. That's a problem. Yeah, I'll see if I could. If not, I could probably make another similar video, or just redo it. You know what? No, just leave it the way it is when I first recorded it, and then I also need to say, yeah, now you could 3D import. Okay, Latitude had joined in. Nice. My guess is that we're still waiting for a couple more people. My guess. Yep, got Jazzy. Alright, let me double check on the rules. It's on 150. Yes, yes. That looks about right. Michael, what's up? For no reason, your name appeared purple, so I thought you were messaging me on Twitch. But I have multi-stream messages on right now. Okay. Hop on in. Alright, here we go. Ooh, watch out. Alright, got a coin frenzy. Oh boy. Been waiting for you guys. That was pretty nice, I can't lie. Ooh. Gotta go with Dr. Squanch. Alrighty. Could have gone with Gold Wiggler. I should have. If it was on a. If I did see it. Give Jazzy a boost. Alright. Oh, okay. I somehow crashed in my own game. I don't know how is that possible, but okay. I guess things like that likely happen when you least expect it. Well, the question is how long it would take me to get back into my own game. Well, that is if it's still open. And at the same time it was on the last oh, there we go. It was at the last lap. Alrighty. Yep. Still back there? Okay. Kicked it the wrong way. That feeling. Oh, okay. Blue shell first. Alright. No, what time is it? Nice. Ooh. Watch out. Watch out, everybody. Thought the red shell would block it, but no. Not enough space for me to get out. Surprisingly, that worked. Everybody's streaming today. Fine Sauce, we were just talking about him. Alright. DK Me Racing Suit. We're gonna go with Dr. Squanch, how are me? Absolute. Here we go. Nice. Let them catch up for just a little bit. Or Jazzy could do that. Oh wow, she's right there. Very, very close to actually get me. All right. Oh, you rejoined. Likely that you crashed or... Yeah. What on earth? Did he just had like a fresh start? Cheetah. Got an early start, right? We saw that. Excuse the noise, that's the hairdryer. It's not my laptop. That would be awful if it were to be. Strangely, it took a while for it to end. Ah, that's why. Paris Promenade, I guess we could use the new one. Nice, nice. Okay. That name sounds familiar. Oh jeez. Banana's been thrown. Oh my gosh, Jesse. Surprised I actually hit you, but terribly sorry. No hard feelings. It's just a friendly race. Oh, geez, I didn't realize how much bananas were in that side. I thought I'll be in the clear. Alright, speaking of bananas, giant banana frenzy. Forward, backwards. Alright. Let's go with this one. Tenth race, alright. Another banana frenzy, but this time just normal bananas. Oh dear. Go, Dr. Squatch, go! Yes, coin frenzy! No, it ended too soon. Oh dear. Oh wow. Oh well. Oh, thank you, mushroom. Okay. Don't get squished. That'll be really bad. Oh, I drifted the wrong way. Alright, not too bad. Very nice. Jazzy's catching up to me. I think by 3 points, yeah. with Charge and Chuck. Oh jeez. Get a stopper. Almost got you. Oh, how's Jazzy in the lead? Oh dear. Alrighty. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's go with Catme Racing Suit. Choice, good choice. Final race. Me and Jazzy are cats. In the Wiggler Me Racing Suit. I mean the Wiggler Wild Wiggler. We're in the Cat Me Racing Suit, sorry. Alright, got a Coin Frenzy. Nice. Nice. Oh no, I was about to use it. That's fine. I'm vulnerable now. What the? I jumped over, okay. Either way, good game. Oh, it's a good game. Anyways, there is the final results. Nice, nice. Either take a short break here. Indeed, indeed. Need to remove that little shadow border right there. We don't need it. the break, I guess we could fire the 30 pipes. Ooh, gold one. Not too bad. Got every balloon, so that's also pretty good. Fireball. Alright, Black Bee Dasher. Some star tickets. Okay, Waluigi Wing. Quick ticket. Alright. It'd be nice to have a little bit more variety. In the balloons, honestly. No. Okay. Don't know if we're gonna end it off here. Oof, 8th on this. That's not good. Well, I definitely need to get my score up. Let's go for another 12. If we can. Guess we go again with the invite. All right. We could just change up the room code again. This time it's 0403 7306. All right. Alright. Hopefully it's much more stable. We can only hope. We can only hope. Okay then. I was wondering why you got stuck. Okay then. Let's try that again. New room code. Alright, new room code. Alright, let's run this one last time. But teleporting again. Low battery. Alright. Sound that bad, honestly. Thanks for the information, Jazzy. I might need to check that out. I'm not gonna lie. Only Pokemon related things that I have. I'll show you just seconds now. Give me a moment. Let me switch to Twitch chat. Or my Prime. Give me a moment because these are literally all the Pokemon badges that I have. Oh, I put Gardevoir twice. Good goodness. Nope, she was heading out. Well, yeah, I would like to, I'd like to unlock that if that's possible. I have no idea how to get the badges, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not just by watching a Pokemon live stream, though. I might need to check this out. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jazzy. I'll check that out later. Alright, for questions asked, this is what Jazzy sent me. Alright. Your favorite Pokemon are here on Twitch in badge form, and you can start collecting them today. As of August 24, we've launched official Pokemon chat badges on ongoing collectible experience built in partnership with the Pokemon Company International. Launch Pokemon, just chatting, DJs, sports, music, or art streams to grow your collection and show off your badges every chat on Twitch. How it works. Qualifying content, channels streaming in any Pokemon category, or in just chatting, DJ, sports, music, or art categories. Pichu for everyone. Visit any channel streaming in a qualifying category during the offer period. You'll then immediately receive your first Pokeball, which will reveal a Pichu chat badge after watching 20 minutes of any of these categories a day for 3 days. Okay, so we had to watch that kind of content for 3 days apparently. And then it says right here, grow your collection. Yes, I'm going to be reading while driving in-game. Just to clarify, in-game. As you can probably see. It says to grow your collection, you have to subscribe or gift sub to a channel streaming in a qualifying category. And it says in quotations, any Pokemon, just chatting, DJ, sports, music, or art during the offer period to earn a Pokeball. After watching qualifying content for the required time, each Pokeball will reveal one of 3 Kanto first partner Pokemon, which could be Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle. With 3 subscriptions, you're guaranteed to collect all 3. Okay. I don't necessarily feel comfortable spending some money on that. To be honest, I don't know. I don't normally like Pokemon that much. For me to get, like, you know, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. Alright. It is worrisome that people are just crashing now. I'm starting to notice that a little bit more. I do find that worrisome. Nice. Awesome. And it says that the chat badges are live now, so that's gonna be nice. We'll see. Guys, if you have earned it, let me know. I would like to see that live. Oh my gosh, I was thinking, what if there was like a pixelated Mii racing suit? Like, no, like your Mii, but pixelated. That'll be really interesting. SNES Mii. If only Mii's were like in the SNES era. How would that be? How would that be? It's a good question, you know? Do seem to be working out. Okay, I thought it was the last lap for some reason. At the same time, I don't know what's the cause of it. It could just be internet issue or the game itself. Could be a lot of things. Yeah, I've been noticing. I've been noticing it's kind of annoying now. I don't know how possibly I could fix that. I'm not having any issues on my connection, but who knows what may be the true cause of it. I could try something. I honestly could try something. One sec. What if just... This is basically just a what if, basically. Let me go into settings. And, I don't know if I just would open my software update. Do I need an update? Yes, I do, technically. Alright. I don't know. Last time it did not work. Because it gave me, give me an error message recently. I think I also deleted the message. That's weird. Don't recall doing that. Well, yeah, I already erased the message somehow. Yeah, that I just got an error trying to update this. Alright. Let's try versus sports team. Hopefully that would change. Yeah. If possible. Change of place maybe might work, maybe not. Or simply just resetting the phone. Maybe, I don't know. If this also starts crashing, then I don't know what to tell you. Versus sports team. Jazzy, you wanna try this out? Just to test? If it would crash you? Just give it a test if you can. Not necessarily you need a room code. Oh, there she is. Not necessarily you might need a room code for this. So just test this out just in case. Oh, it's a battle. Okay. Alrighty then. We're battling. Hopefully it doesn't hurt you. Doing this in Paris Promenade, okay. Just you and me versus D6. Oh, I threw way too soon, but I got someone anyway. Nice job, Kevin. You're also thinking this for some reason. Ooh. Nice. There we go. I'm gonna believe we haven't lost a balloon, so nice. Alright. Dr. Squatch. I'm gonna go with this one because best resembles, yeah, the Squatchiversary script. Alrighty, nice. Second battle. Doesn't seem like Jazzy's crashing it, so could be good. Got a lot. Darn, I got hit. Okay, I got another Ball Bomb Frenzy. Sweet. Just making sure Jazzy's not in the same row. Nice. That was not gonna target him. Ooh. Sorry, Jazzy, I'm probably gonna do most of the work. I hit Jazzy by accident. Yeah, one more balloon left. I think Jazzy's chasing. Maybe not. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're both out. Man. Regardless, was pretty good. Third. Alright. Back to Paris Promenade. Final battle. Here we go. Alright, watch out, Jazzy. Oh my gosh. It would be a shame if I were to attack, yeah. Ah, I almost got you. Alright. Oh, I thought the I saw the umbrella and I thought it was Jazzy's balloons. One more balloon. Gotta warn you. Luigi. Wait, how do you have 3? How do you have 3 balloons? You didn't start with 3 balloons. Alright. Hello, Jazzy. Hopefully I don't hit you by accident. There we go. Nice. Well, there we have it. Lovely. Alright. Oddly, no crashes. So, I honestly don't know what to say. Alright. Let's go back to settings. Okay, it's still preparing. Right then. I don't know if it would change up. Well, probably would end it here, I guess. Till then, guys, I want to say thank you so very much for watching. If you made it this far on the stream. I'm still curious, how would the Pokemon chat badges would work. Because it did say that it's live now. I am getting that message now. I'm looking at it. Huh. I am curious myself. I don't know. Oh, and my phone just turned off because, yeah, I put on low battery. Alright. I guess I could just disconnect it for now. Phone is getting a little bit warm, so I could charge it just later. Also, it says what's coming next. There's exclusive World Championship chat badges, and it's Pichu and no, they're both Pikachu. Okay. On channels Pokemon, Pokemon TGC, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Only available during PXP and Worlds from the 28th to 30, so don't miss it, it says. Alright. I think that's pretty much all the news. I am looking at it, so it is interesting to point out. Guess that is something to announce. Alright, till then guys, this has been fun. I am thinking of what to stream next. We'll see, we'll see. But until then, I might need to charge my phone. Still kind of warm, so as soon as my phone cools down, I'll charge it. Alright, till then guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you all next in the next following tour, for those who are sticking around to watch Mario Kart Tour. Okay, till then guys, we'll catch you around. If you're going to stick around for the next stream, I'll notify you, those who have their notifications on. Alright. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Bye now.